snowplows and ice scrapers, and all of the cold of the winter is all gone. No more school closings, just beautiful blue sun in the sky. It is opening day at Comerica Park. Here come the Tigers. Tigers starting pitcher, Jack Flaherty, who threw 15 curveballs against the Dodgers along with that slider and did very well against his former team.
Miguel Vargas in the box, ready to start things off. Throws this one down the left field line, and it's going to go into the corner. Vargas rounding first, and he will have a stand-up leadoff double.
A great way to start it off against a pitcher that Sox haven't had much luck with, and this is a slider that doesn't do much. He wanted this one low and away. He missed with it. Miguel made him pay.
How about that? How about a curveball down and away?
Outstanding. So he's a little late on the fastball earlier in the count, so he's cheating.
That's a roller first base side. Flaherty cuts it off and stabs it before it thinks about going foul.
Vargas moves up to third, and now 2 away, and that brings up Andrew Vaughn. And the 1-0 is popped into center, shallow. Green coming in, and he'll make the catch. Flaherty works around the leadoff double.
Jonathan Cannon will take the mound, getting ready for his second start of the season.
Now he knows he's had a rough time with the Tigers, but you put all of that out of your mind. Today is a brand new day.
Strike 3 called.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Try to go with the little swing back.
You know, that never had the plate.
No.
Here's left fielder Kerry Carpenter.
First pitch swing. Kerry Carpenter gives it a ride, right field. And that'll give the crowd a thrill. Oh, did it? It's just foul, just foul. The crowd reacted. The umpires are going to come and talk it over. The first base umpire, Vic Carapazza, said foul, but I think the rest of the umpires thought it was fair. That's very close.
It's off the foul pole.
That's a home run.
Homer! Right out the gate, opening day. Throw that slider in there, Carpenter says. About time, about time.
Another good at-bat for Torkelson. He draws his 6th walk. Colt Keith strides to the plate.
Colt Keith down the left field line. Long run for Benintendi in foul territory, and he will get there to make the play. There is out number 2 here in this first inning. Center field, Robert Jr. has a beat on it. And that'll do it for this first inning. It's the Tigers getting on the board first with a solo home run from Kerry Carpenter.
The ex-Tiger Nick Maton outfield straight up.
Oh boy, is right. Slider, strike 3. Flaherty disposes of Nick Maton.
Tight downward action.
Theis takes high. That's ball 4. Here's Brooks Baldwin.
Slaps this one left field. Going back, and it's going to drop. Theis on his horse. He's going to try to score. They are waving him in. And the play at the plate. Safe! Somehow Theis avoids the tag. I don't know how he did it.
Well, he gave him the old swim move, and that was after Dingler dropped the ball. But it was very effective because Dingler's got the ball. Theis is on the other side of the plate without touching it. And Nick Marley will not give you a sign until he sees the resolution. He never did get the baseball, and just like that, this game is tied at 1-1.
Wave and a miss. It was the slider.
And Jankowski strikes out, 3rd strikeout, all swinging for Jack Flaherty. White Sox, though, with 2 outs and the bases empty, tied up on a walk and double combination. Miguel Vargas steps to the plate.
He lays it in there. A slider called strike 3 and buckled Vargas. That's there. Strike 3. Flaherty spinning the hits right now.
I mean, he is right now on fire with the Bob Ross brush.
As that's rolled to second base, Colt Keith handles Benintendi in a 1-2-3 third, narrated by Jack Flaherty.
So Cannon struggling with his command. He'll face McKinstry with 2 aboard.
Right side. That skips through. Base hit McKinstry. Here comes Torkelson. Throw to the plate. Took a big hop in the air. The old Super Bowl gets the Tigers a 2-1 lead.
McKinstry got a heater up. He turns on it. And there's a play at the plate. Benintendi makes a strong throw. Torkelson tries to juke Theis.
And on the throw, he takes second, and that's the kind of stuff you're talking about.
Still only 1 out. Infield in against Dingler.
Ground ball third base. That is fair, and it will get a run home. Vargas had no play at the plate. Keith scores, and the Tigers pick up another run because of the contact from Dingler.
Nick Maton works Flaherty for a walk. Lenin Sosa steps to the plate.
Third base. Baez, beautiful pick, and the throw is not good enough. Could have been 2. Instead, it is 0 outs, and there are 2 on with 1 away, and Javi had some time there. He didn't have to rush it. to first. Torque spins it to second. Got one there. Return pass is on time. There's your double play.
Beautifully turned. Quick, fast, slap, bang, boom, got him.
Got a new pitcher in the ball game, and it's Brandon Iser.
Bases empty, 2 outs being brought in to face Carpenter and Green.
Carey lays into this ball. Benintendi back at the track, twisting, and he's not going to get there. Have a day against lefties and righties. Carey Carpenter clanged one off the foul pole in the first and visits the bullpen in the fourth. Inside out, Johnny. Down the left field line for Riley Green, and he's thinking two. Hard on the gas pedal, into second base, save! That's the stuff right there.
Look at the slide, look at the hand movement. One hand in, nope, I'm gonna pull that up, go with the right.
Spencer Torkelson. Torque lines this to left. That's down in front of Benintendi. Here comes Riley Green. This throw is wide left, it's 5-1. Tigers are piling on.
And how good a base running. Benintendi doesn't have the strongest arm of all time, but man, that ball got to him quick.
Out number 1 recorded. Here's Sweeney.
Pretty good contact, right field. Jankowski into that gap, and neither he nor Roberts going to get there. A long ride for Sweeney, and a long run, too, into a triple. 6-1.
Lefty's just mashing. You see that one just stayed up and in, but not as far. Trey's got pop, man. I think people don't realize how much pop this bat really has on a cold day in Comerica Park, hitting it to the deepest part of the park.
First career triple for Trey Sweeney in the majors.
The runner at first for Andrew Vaughn.
Vaughn swings through it. Jack Flaherty tears him down.
7 strikeout for Jack Flaherty, leaving the mound after 5 2/3 strong innings of work. Fans on their feet here at Comerica Park.
Green, Torkelson, Keith due up for the Tigers here.
3-1 is doused. Deep right field. Way out of here. Riley Green hits a meteor. That thing wanted to challenge the second deck.
About knocking some people over out there. You can't get inside on Riley. Riley just leans back on it. Have a day. That's called filling your basket up.
Double single to start the 9th inning.
Runners on the corners here with nobody out here in the 9th inning.
Corey Lee liner to center. And Kreidler misplayed that one. It's over his head. So Slater will score. They're going to stop Sosa at third. And the White Sox trying to make it interesting here in the 9th.
So it's 7-2. To the bullpen we go. Will Vest is coming in.
Chopper over the mound. And Sweeney makes the play on the move. Sosa will come in to score. It is now a 7-3 ball game with the first out here in the 9th inning. On the ground up the middle, this could be 2. They get 1 at second, over to first, and Vargas beats it out. The run will score, and this one not over just yet.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. A slider does him in, and opening day in Detroit is a W for the Tigers.
If you could paint a picture for opening day in Detroit, this was a good one.